But keep in mind, with those afternoon rain showers expected, you might want to reduce your speeds, pay extra attention to the roadways. Now, if you are traveling to Chicago for opening day to see the Brew Crew in action, here are some things to keep in mind. You're going to want to leave sooner rather than later because parking around Wrigley Field, that is always limited. So if you're taking the Amtrak train out of Milwaukee to Chicago, there is a train that departs at 8 o'clock and another one that departs at 11. Now, if you park near Wrigley Field and you want to take the CTA Red Line, that will get you a half block east of Wrigley Field. So that is also an option for you. And then according to Spot Hero, which is a parking tracking website, game day parking prices range from $45 to $60 for the regular season game. So that could be more for today. So just plan ahead of your trip, ready to see the Brew Crew in action and have a great time if you are heading out to Wrigley Field this afternoon. All right, taking a look at traffic this morning. No issues out there. Here's I-4194. That stretch of the roadway looks good as we move you further north to Milwaukee County. No problems across the metro area. So overall, traffic looks really nice. Here's a quick look at some drive times from the south of us. If you're traveling from the Rock Freeway to the Mitchell interchange, that is a 9-minute commute. From the Franklin to the 894 bypass area, that is 7 minutes. And from the Zoo to the Hale, that is a 4-minute drive. So overall, your morning commute shaping up very nicely this morning. All right, welcome back. It's now time for Wisconsin Weekend in a Minute. And we begin with the adrenaline pumping, chair throwing, pile diving WWE SmackDown. The biggest superstars, including Universal Champion Roman Reigns, will be at Pfizer Forum in a 6-man tag team matchup. On the women's side, Ronda Rousey will clash with the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. You can catch the superstars take to the ring on Friday. The event starts at 6:45 and tickets start at $20. Now move over Milwaukee Bucks because the dogs are taking over the Deer District. Doggy Day at the Plaza is this Saturday, and it's an event that includes food vendors, live music, prizes, activities, and of course, furry friends. The party is a benefit for Winston Wishes, which is a nonprofit organization in Wisconsin that is focused on finding pups their forever home. If you would like to attend, the fun begins at 9. And finally, calling all comic book lovers, Milwaukee Comic Con is happening this weekend at State Fair Park. Comic book artists, creators, and vendors will be on hand. Visitors are encouraged to dress up with their favorite comic book characters. Tickets are $8 and kids 12 and under are free. Now, there's a lot more happening across Wisconsin, including Mr. Manitowoc Minute himself, Charlie Barons, with a comedy show right here in Milwaukee. That is, oh my gosh, did I get all?
Nice work.
Yes. That is a mouthful. All right, we got all that on our website at tmj4.com. Susan and Andrea, I don't know about you guys. I'm not WWE fans, but I'm excited that they're here at Pfizer Forum. I want to see Roman Reigns smash a couple guys with some chairs on Friday.
I've got my ticket to Charlie Barron's. You betcha.
That's going to be a great show.
You guys are set. I was just out of breath listening to you, Adriana. You did a great job.
Good morning. It's 4:30. You're watching TMJ4 News today. I'm Adriana Mendez. We begin with new details that we're learning more about from Tuesday night's officer-involved shooting in Wauwatosa. Police say the 17-year-old who was shot was not driving a stolen vehicle after all. The car was previously reported as stolen in Milwaukee, but was recently recovered, and police say the family never notified authorities. Tosa PD says when they pulled the teen driver over, he got out of the car with a gun and began running towards officers.
It's an unfortunate circumstance, and again, I have to ask the next question. Why does a 17-year-old have a firearm in his possession or feel the need to go armed? Putting their own life in.
Now, police say they won't release any body cam video of the shooting until they consult with the Milwaukee Police and the Milwaukee District Attorney's Office. The teen is now recovering in the hospital. The Sheboygan Falls woman who is charged with killing her 8-year-old son will be back in court this afternoon. Today's hearing will focus on if she will be evaluated for competency. According to the criminal complaint, Natalia Hitchcock told police she did not have control of her thoughts and heard voices in her head. The complaint also says she believed her husband was trying to sell her and their 2 children on the dark web. Hitchcock has been charged with strangling her younger son, Oliver, last week Wednesday and trying to drown her older son the day before. In Milwaukee, the man accused of shooting his gun outside of Rufus King High School in early February is due back in court for a preliminary hearing. The criminal complaint says Devon Job shot into the ground after a fight broke out on school property. Those bullets then ricocheted, hitting 5 girls. Job has been charged with 6 felonies, 1 for each of the injuries, and for firing a gun in a school zone. Well, Delafield residents will find out today who the winner of one of their old dramatic races is. Phil Kaysen and Paul Price each received 172 votes in Tuesday's election. The tie will be broken by drawing their names from a hat. Milwaukee's new mayor is laying out his priorities for the next 2 years. Mayor-elect Cavalier Johnson says building relations with state lawmakers in Madison is at the top of his agenda.
The relationship building, I think, will take some time. But
Check this out. Students at Whitefish Bay High School captured this video of a car thief smashing the window of a Kia in the staff parking lot before stealing it. Police say the thief arrived at the school with other suspects in a stolen Hyundai. Officers got into a chase with both cars and disabled the Hyundai. However, the Kia got away. 2 juveniles were arrested. All right, it's a great day for baseball fans. After getting pushed back a week due to the lockout, opening day is finally here, and the Brewers are on the road today taking on their I-94 rivals, the Chicago Cubs. Now, it's going to be a windy and chilly game for them, but they say they are ready to play.
You're just playing in conditions you don't normally play in. And so all
right, well, the Brewers may be on the road today, but there's still some excitement going on at American Family Field. The team's community foundation is hosting a career day at the ballpark. About 300 juniors from Milwaukee high schools will have the chance to meet with people whose companies work with the team. And the Bucks are playing in their last home game of the regular season today, and the team has a couple of surprises to celebrate. Starting with a mobile barber shop outside of Pfizer Forum. They'll be offering free beard trims to anyone coming to tonight's game in honor of Ben Tainai, whose beard and rendition of the national anthem last year made him a local celebrity. For each trim, $100 will be donated to the United Performing Arts Fund. And the first 10,000 people to show up will also get a free Giannis Antetokounmpo championship bobblehead. Tonight's game against the Boston Celtics kicks off at 6:30.